Hello, what is up guys? Evil Duo Sarm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Alchemy skill in Black Desert, more specifically giving you a completely new player, have no idea what you're doing, Alchemy guide that's going to make it so that you can start at Beginner 1 for your Alchemy stat, progress it all the way up to Artisan 1, make some money, and have a solid understanding of the Alchemy skill in Black Desert so that you don't need to follow other people's guides or look up things on Reddit to try and figure out how to make money. You'll have an idea on how Alchemy works and how you can make money with Alchemy. Now, because Alchemy is so complex and plays with so many other life skills, I'm going to be breaking this down into multiple parts this video series. So it's not because I want to make more videos and make more money off of YouTube, because I really don't make much money off of YouTube. It's because I want you to be able to go to whatever section you need, get whatever information you need, and continue on with your life. Besides, you probably already have ad block on your computer already anyway. So with all of that said, this first episode is going to be dealing with the experience of Alchemy, deciding what you're going to create in your Alchemy to gain experience, how to make money with the Alchemy, basically all of the pre-work you need to do before you actually start any Alchemy whatsoever. Because this is going to be a lot of numbers, it's going to feel like you're going back to class, but don't worry, I promise it's all worth it in the end. But real quick before we get into the video, if you're new to Black Desert, new to the channel, enjoy the content on the channel, please consider subscribing, it would mean a lot to me and would help to grow the channel. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's talk about experience and how experience works in Alchemy. So I'm going to assume you're a beginner 1, right? You've never done Alchemy in your life, or maybe you made a few Kaffir stones or whatnot. At any rate, you want to hit Artisan 1 by the end of this video series. So in order to do that, you're going to need 5,240,400 total experience. So let's just round that to 5,250,000 to make it easy. Do note that the same process I'm going through right now in the next few steps will be how you, say, get to Master 1. You need another 30 million EXP, so you will follow this next series of events. So I want 5 million EXP in order to hit Artisan 1, right? I go to this table right here, which shows me all of the different things that you can craft with Alchemy, and their EXP reward for completing the crafting of those. What we're going to look for are going to be elixirs that require bloods as something to craft into, that require different items down here in order to craft into the bloods. Basically, we want to get as much EXP per alchemy chain, that I'm going to call it, every time we go through a crafting run. So what we're going to actually end up doing in this video is an Elixir of Demi-Human hunt. So the Demi-Human hunting elixir requires you to craft Sinner's Bloods as well as clear liquid reagents before you actually craft the Demi-Human elixir. Why do we want to craft as many things as possible? Every time you craft an item, you basically have a 2.5 return on that crafting. Example, if you were to craft 1 clear liquid reagent, you on average will get 2.5 back. This applies to most things. There's a few things that only give 1 back, there's a few things that give an average of 1.5 back, but for the most part, 2.5 times is your return. So if you crafted 10 clear liquid reagents, you'd actually get 25. Now that's probably super complicated and didn't make sense, so let's run through this little example that I've created for what we're actually going to craft in this video, the Demi-Human Hunt Elixir, Demi-Human Hunt Elixir. So in order to craft the Demi-Human Hunt Elixir, you need a Sinner's Blood. In order to craft a Sinner's Blood, you need a clear liquid reagent. And in order to make the clear liquid reagent, we're going to have to go and gather some different items. So let's say we gather all the items that we need in order to craft 650 clear liquid reagents, okay, which I've abbreviated as CLR. Crafting 650 clear liquid reagents is going to give us a return of 2.5, so we will actually get 1,625 clear liquid reagents. The total EXP for crafting that is going to be 650 that we crafted, times 400 EXP for each crafting per the table that we have over here. Clear liquid reagent, 400 EXP, for a total of 260,000 EXP and 1,625 produced clear liquid reagents. We're then going to take those 1,625 clear liquid reagents, pump it into the recipe for Sinner's Blood to net out 4,062 Sinner's Bloods and 1.3 million EXP. We'll then take those 4,062 Sinner's Bloods, pump it into the recipe for Demi-Human Hunting Elixir to return 10,156 potions plus 3.8 million EXP, which is going to put us just over 5,250,000 EXP. What am I trying to get at with this? Whenever you go through and decide how many potions or how many elixirs or how many of anything you're going to need to craft, you need to apply this 2.5 return rule into each stage of the crafting to find out how much EXP you're going to get. We're going to use that same 2.5 rule to determine how much money we make later on in this little text guide here. So obviously EXP will not be your only consideration while you are performing Alchemy. You obviously want to make money as well. And the easiest way by far in order to make money is going to be through the use of Imperial medicine boxes. Imperial medicine boxes work like this. You go ahead and take a certain number of elixirs that you craft, so in the case of this video guide we're going to be doing Demi-Human Hunt elixirs. You put them into a box at a certain ratio. That ratio is determined by the tables that you see right here. So this link will be in the description below. Also, all of these links are linked into the spreadsheet. So you can just click the link in the spreadsheet whenever you actually want to see a relevant topic here. But anyway, so for example, that we're using the Elixirs of Demi-Human Hunt require 18 elixirs to be put into a skilled medicine box. Then per this little table right here, we can trade in that skilled medicine box for 200,000 silver at an Imperial crafting delivery. You are limited on the number of boxes that you can turn in at any given time. So that limit is determined by your total CP. So in my case, my player has a total of 309 CP. So I could turn in 154 boxes if I wanted to per day. So you're limited by your CP per day. Divide your CP, which is this little metal icon in the top of your screen, by 2, and that is how many boxes you can turn in per day. So in Heidel, the person that you would deliver these boxes to is the Imperial Crafting Delivery person Pathfinder right here. So this person, go ahead and click on Imperial Crafting, and you will be able to sell your medicine boxes to this person. I've already sold my daily limit of 154. It pops up right over here. Now, as far as what boxes you can only make boxes up until your skill level. So by the end of this video, you'll be Artisan 1, and you'll be able to make Artisan level boxes. However, the Demi-Human Hunt box is only a skilled box. So you'll have to make the lesser valuable box until you hit Artisan 1. So this little mini table right here shows you how much money you make off of each craft for the Imperial boxes. So the skill box we're going to be making in this video is worth 200,000. However, when you progress further in your alchemy and complete the video, you'll be able to make Artisan boxes, which are worth twice as much money. So as we already said in this, we are going to be making 10,000 Demi-Human Hunt elixirs from this video series, right? So we're going to have a lot of boxes. If we divide that by the 18 total boxes, or the total hunt potions that it takes in order to make a box, we're going to actually come out to about 647 total boxes we can craft, a little over 600 boxes, which means if you can only trade in like 150 a day, you're going to be sitting there for at least 4 days before you recoup all of your money that you invest in this. So be prepared to lose some money at the initial start of this, but by the time we're done with it, after a couple of days of trading in these boxes, you'll have made your money back, in addition to some substantial profit. So just to give you an idea of how much money you would make at the current market value if you end up gathering everything that I show you in this video, you will make 52 million silver by the time you are done with this video series, and you'll be Artisan 1, which is pretty cool. Even if you decide to buy everything and have no interest in doing any of the gathering that I have in this, you'll still make about 25 million silver and hit Artisan 1. But this breakdown basically shows you each of the steps we're going to follow in the video. So if you want to just go ahead and do this on your own and you have an idea of how it works or watch somebody else's guide, go ahead. This overview page also has the same exact table. But at any rate, you need to find the recipe for whatever you're going to craft or decide what you're going to craft. And in order to do that, we would normally use a website called BDO Day, but their website is down. So if it ever comes back, go to their website. Otherwise, you're going to have to be using the BDO Codex. So the recipe we're doing is the Elixir of Demi-Human Hunt. And once again, this is linked in the description below as well. And it'll show you the different items that you need. So we need 1 Sinner's Blood. The Sinner's Blood needs a clear liquid reagent plus all these different ingredients. And the actual item itself needs all these different ingredients. Basically, it just shows you all the ingredients you need. All you're going to do is take this exact same table, drop it into an Excel spreadsheet like this. So I have my purified water, the clear liquid reagent, the Sinner's Bloods, the elixirs, basically the same exact stuff that's listed right here, right? Purified water, clear liquid reagent, Sinner's Blood, Sinner's Blood plus all the other different items for the Demi-Human Hunt elixir. Okay, same exact thing, just copy pasted it. List the total number that you're going to need following the 2.5 rule that we discussed earlier. The cost of them, multiply through to get your total, add your total costs, subtract it from what you're going to get from the boxes after you craft all of the boxes to show you your profit. Seems complicated, but it's not too bad. If you really want to, you can actually just make a copy of this spreadsheet, copy this exact thing, and just change the items and the prices, and all of this will work and just update gloriously just for you. But anyway, how do you determine if something is profitable? All you've got to do is head on over to this page right here that shows you the items. So for the example here, the Elixir of Demi-Human Hunt, you need to be able to make 18 of these potions or any individual potion for less than 11,111 silver. So at the end of all of this, you would just take your total cost by adding the total costs in this column, dividing by the total number of potions you get to get your total cost per potion to see how much money you end up making. Now this seems like a ton of work, and it really is a ton of work, but don't worry, there is a light at the end of the tunnel for you if you hate spreadsheets. After you hit Artisan 1, it's like a really awesome breakpoint, because you can craft the Artisan boxes. So these are the different Artisan medicine boxes you can make right here, right? You need 15 Elixirs of Amity, 27 Elixirs of Concentration, blah, 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 blah. But the key thing you want to keep an eye on here is it tells you the total cost, that you could buy these for and make money. So let's just use the Elixir of Amity as an example right here. If I open Black Desert back up, hit the escape key, go to the central market, type in Elixir of Amity, you will see that right now you can buy Elixirs of Amity for like 21,000 silver. So if you really wanted to just make money off of this, you could buy them for 21,000 silver, make 5,600 profit per potion, times 15 potions means you're making something like 90,000 silver for every one of these medicine boxes you make. So if you had, let's say, 234 contribution points, you could make 10 million silver a day just buying the potions off the market, turning it into boxes, and selling it to the vendor. So after you hit Artisan 1, you can just let this become a passive income for you that you just do every single day, trade them in, and make some money. So just real quick to run that by you again, look at this table right here, look at the cost that you need to buy the potions for in order to make money, buy the potions off of the marketplace for less than that value, turn them into a box using the Alchemy, Imperial Alchemy, which is this crown over some potion bottles, and make the Artisan's medicine box with the stuff that you just bought off the market. No further alchemy is required. You can just make some passive 10 million silver or so a day just buying the potions off the market. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. So we're going to start with the alchemy, setting up the alchemy, buying tools, buying a house, all that different stuff in the next video. I want this first video to be laying the groundwork, right? To help you get in the mindset of like, do I even want to continue along this path? It looks like a lot of math, but like I said, there is light at the end of the tunnel because after you hit Artisan 1, you can just buy the stuff off the market and make money. So it's up to you. Is it worth going through all of this and watching me talk for another like 30 or 40 minutes in order to make 10 million silver a day? I don't know. I can't be the judge for you. I think it is, but hey, I'll let you decide. Anyway, guys, if you found the video useful, make sure to check out the other parts in the series. New part's going to come out every single day for the next few days until I'm done with this, so you got that to look forward to. But if you did like the video, make sure to leave a like, check out some of the other videos on the channel, and make sure you're subscribed so you stay updated when new content comes out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next stream, video, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.